Next session. I feel like I'm a teacher. This is awesome. Um, when I ask you, how do you feel about the way you live your life? How do you feel? I mean, do you feel that you're comfortable? Do you feel that you're justified in doing some of the things that you're doing? Do you feel happy? Do you feel sad? Do you feel any other spectrum of emotions that you can possibly go through? My point is that, do you just try to fit in, or do you just try to eventually one day figure it out? Me personally, I want to figure it out right now. I wanna see what the hell I'm doing here, because I'm here right now and I'm shooting a viral at 3:36 in the morning, and I'm wondering when this world is going to start to look a little bit greener. I mean, we say go green, and we have the symbols and the icons and all that stuff. Go green. We're going to get electric cars and solar panels. Great, awesome. Why haven't we really seen any type of change? Now it's 2010 and the planet is still going down the crapper, and we're here. We have people on YouTube that see it too. I see it. And we have our government that has been involved in an oil spill that has rocked the very fabric of this planet's soil, and it has been changing the course of the ecosystem in the South. And we cleaned it up. I hope we cleaned it up. And it's a spill, it's a mess, and it happens. Big mistake. My big blunder I had with that was, where was Barack Obama when it happened? I mean, if I was president, and I kind of get a little a rise when I see certain things on the news, and I wonder why this person isn't doing this and why this person isn't doing that, and then this oil spill happened, and the first thing I said was, where is Barack Obama? Where was he? It took him 3 months to actually lay the hammer down on BP, and you still saw this is the one problem I had with BP. A few months ago, a couple months ago, when all this was going down, me and my friends were driving to the gas station, and we passed by a BP, and my friend went to go pull in, and I said, "What are you doing?" And he looked at me and he said, "I'm getting gas." And I said, "Why? Why are you getting gas here? Why can't you get gas somewhere else?" And he said, "Because I'm here now." And I said, "Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get gas at this moment from these people. These people have changed the planet. Maybe not the planet, but they've changed things. Like the Joker says, they've changed things forever. And they have. You might not see it now, but you will see it somewhere down the road." And I got out of the car, and I looked around, and I asked everybody, why are they pumping gas from these people? Why are they funding their failure? Why? And if you think about it, it all comes back to this. We fund a failure every day. We go to banks to withdraw cash from a failed government in a failed economy, from a system based on a failure. Money. Money works. Money is debt. Debt doesn't work. Can't buy debt, or you can't buy happiness with debt. You can sustain a living with money. Money is debt. So you're really sustaining happiness with debt, and you're prolonging the inevitable of failure. And you might say, well, how do you have a better way of doing it? No, I don't. But don't you think, I mean, I'm just 24 years old and I just posed a question. I just did that. I just said that, and I'm just a human being trying to spark some type of uprising. Maybe not revolution. I don't say revolution. I think that we do live in a great country of the world, and we are free, kind of. But nobody's ever really free. You can't really be free, otherwise everybody would just be running around naked fucking each other. I think too much. That's what I do. Some people just go about their day spending the dollar and living their life, and they never really understand why they do the things that they do. And I think that if they just stopped for 1 second and questioned certain truths, that they would feel uplifted, a little more conscious, a little bit more clear-minded, I want to say. And if everybody thought a little bit more, I mean, I don't think everybody should live in a box. I think living outside the box, like Taco Bell says, is a little outside the bun is a little bit better than living inside the bun, being cooked and fried. All these thoughts that I've been having, well, does anybody feel a little bit not petrified or terrified? I don't like that word terror either. Terror or crazy. I don't like crazy because it's dismissive. That's what Dave Chappelle said, and I completely agree. I don't like the word crazy. People don't like to listen to crazy because that's what they're brainwashed to believe. And then there's people's teachings of, how life is supposed to work. You're supposed to label things good and bad, and you're supposed to, I was taught from my father to go, listening to people and seeing things for what they are, and you take what you see and you weigh it. And you look at what's in both hands, whether it's good or bad, and you take what you want, and you throw out what you don't want. And when you're taught that from a young age, you learn to observe the world. You learn to see certain things that other people don't see. And, like the World Trade Center, for argument's sake. Everybody said, well, that's terrorism at its, most evil. And it's not a good thing. People say it's not a good thing. You can't do that. Okay. Well, when it happened, I asked, where are the people that made those phone calls? And they had a little, they had snippets of those phone calls to the families, and those people, I just wanted to know, like, when they had those videos come out, everything was hot, everything turned into, I want to say, social unity after that. But nobody really looked at the footage, and everybody just saw the crumbling buildings, and nobody really saw the planes and what they really look like. Maybe people should do a little bit more research.